Based on Catholic prophecy, saints, and mystics, the Great Catholic Monarch, or last Roman Catholic Emperor, is frequently identified as the Restrainer, or mentioned by St. Paul in 2 Thessalonians 2:6-7, holding back the full manifestation of the Antichrist. This figure, the Great Catholic Monarch, is expected to appear during a time of chaos and war, World War III and the 3 Days of Darkness, restoring the Church and establishing a period of peace before the final tribulation, the reign of Antichrist. The role of the Great Catholic Monarch as Restrainer. A. The Restrainer. According to traditional interpretations of 2 Thessalonians 2:6-7, a force must withhold the Antichrist. Many Catholic mystics interpret this force not only as the Holy Spirit, but specifically through a human agent, the Great Catholic Monarch, who upholds the Church and Christian order. B. Preventing earlier Antichrist power. He, the Great Catholic Monarch, is believed to put the brakes on the rising power of the Antichrist. He defeats key enemies of the Church, thus stalling the final, complete takeover of the world by the lawless one, the Antichrist. C. Holding back the evil. This Great Catholic Monarch is described as a restrainer in the sense that he will, with the aid of a holy pope, the angelic pope, restore order, subdue wars, and bring about a period of peace and triumph for the Church before the final tribulations. D. The transition. Prophecies often suggest that the Antichrist will only come to power after the Great Catholic Monarch's reign ends, thereby removing the restraint which holds back the start of the reign of the Antichrist. The timeline order. The prophecy dictates a specific sequence. A. Great War and massive destruction. World War III and the 3 Days of Darkness will come during the war. B. Rise of the Great Catholic Monarch alongside an angelic pope. C. A great age of peace, restoration of the Roman Catholic Church. There will be one fold, the Roman Catholic Church, and one shepherd, the angelic pope. D. The Great Catholic Monarch surrenders his crown and scepter in Jerusalem. E. Antichrist makes his appearance upon the removal of the Great Catholic Monarch. Key characteristics of the prophesied Great Catholic Monarch. Origin. He is widely believed based on the numerous Catholic prophecies coming from the East Orient. Defined as, the Orient is an old-fashioned name for Asia or the East. It's where the sun rises, and sure enough, the Latin root of Orient means rising, as in the rising of the sun. And from a yellow race, a very poor man, not coming from a royal bloodline, as others have expected. Title. He is often referred to as the Great Catholic Monarch or last Roman Catholic Emperor. Alive today. Some modern commentators and mystics, such as the Contrite Heart, argue that this figure, the Great Catholic Monarch, is already alive and awaiting his manifestation to his mission from the command of God. End of reign. The Great Catholic Monarch is prophesied to lay down his scepter and crown in the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem before the Antichrist gains total control and begins his reign. Monk Adso, died 992. This king, the Great Catholic Monarch, will be the greatest and last of all monarchs. and after having prosperously governed his kingdom, he will come in the end to Jerusalem, and he will lay down his scepter and his crown upon the Mount of Olives. This will be the end and consummation of the Roman Catholic Empire of Rome, and immediately afterwards, Antichrist will come. The Great Catholic Monarch. The Great Catholic Monarch is the restrainer of the Antichrist. The Great Catholic Monarch is alive with us today.